which is
So.
1 over 12 cubed.
Turn is in now.
It is Lee and Mark's turn again.
Do you want to go first this time, or can I go first again?
Go ahead.
Mark's just gonna do the same thing. He's saving the mana in case.
What, a room turns to a bloody monster? Like, what are you saving your mana for?
This is what most people would have been saving.
He's
their
not
mana
sure
for.
if this is the guardian of the library, and he's more scared of the guardian of the library, so he's saving it for that.
When we kill this
right,
and it
all
turns out that it's been submerging magically protected books, we're gonna be pissed.
It rolled a 1 to keep me in because, like,
Ooh,
Nice.
I have
that's
that
a
cloak.
solid 23.
Yeah, 23.
So you blast it, and it hits it, but this time it doesn't seem to react negatively to the attack.
I don't like that.
Oh, what?
You blast your tentacle mouthed eyeballed mess into it, and it doesn't seem to have a negative reaction to it.
That's suspicious.
Yeah,
Did it block by 23?
it's developed a taste for.
No.
You're up,
Something
Lee.
else.
Yeah, I'll throw that knife at it.
Do it.
What the hell? There we go.
Your knife seems to also just hit it ineffectually. Like, it hits it, it like sticks out in it, and then slowly sinks into the blood.
Wait.
Wait, are the
Wait.
tendrils still up?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tendrils still up. It still also got its like little I don't know what to call them. It's got whip-like tendrils, and then it's just got like these crazy webbed arms latching into the wall. They're actually
Okay.
lifting the entire mass off the ground. Mama.
Okay.
Okay, so I've seen there. See any like? Does it have any like changes in the last like few seconds here?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Does it look like there's anything specific that I could try and target, like the tendrils or something like that from where I'm at?
There's no tendril near you. They're mostly up on the wider parts of the wall and the ceiling, so there's none close to you. And you're not really sure if it would even have much of an effect if you did so.
Oh, right. Mirasaki can test if it still has life or whatever.
Oh, it definitely still has life.
Okay. So Mama is just gonna say, maybe we should retreat and try and just back up a little bit and like smack at it as we back up. Not great, 7.
Yeah, it also seems to not affect it very much. So back up to Mira. Mama's saying to flee.
All right.
Advance in the other direction toward future victories.
Yes. I back up slowly. So,
You can make an attack first before you back up if you want.
well, I was going to back up slowly, then make an attack. Right?
All right. Well, I was saying if you want to be a melee attack or a range attack.
Range attack.
All right.
Wait, they said the
Damn.
library is in the basement. You have to try to find the base. What?
I just rolled 7.
Very nice. Yeah.
And hopefully,
And
expenses
it
will-
doesn't seem to affect it.
I don't like that.
Are we in what would technically count as a basement right now?
Hard to tell. You've kind of gone upstairs and then downstairs, and you're not really sure where you are.
There's a lot of unnecessary stairs in this place. I think instead of leveling the place before they built it, they were just like, it kind of slopes up here, so we'll just cut stairs into this bit.
Yeah, it looks like they kind of just built it into the natural rock face.
It's not very professional. In my field
So,
notes, lazy
Lee and Mark.
I suggest someone walk into the blood. I know it's a trap, but like
You want to see someone fall for it?
Let me tell you how I'm not gonna do that.
send in the monkey.
I don't think anybody should do it, especially not the monkey. It's expensive.
The library could be behind these doors.
Yeah, that sucks.
Sucks for that library then, huh? What do you want to do, Lee or Mark? Either of you can take an action. You can even mix your actions. You could both attack and then you could both move.
Yeah, I suppose.
Huh.
I just throw another knife in there.
That the 9
Yeah,
right there.
it's another knife.
All right, you throw your knife, and this time it hasn't reacted for a while, but it does freak out again.
What the hell?
And a rift appears in the center of it across the room, and it almost bubbles and boils and screeches out of that rift before it finally seals back up. Once again, like that non-Newtonian liquid where it can kind of crack at times.
Is it?
With
Do you think
its own liquid like pouring out of it.
you guys think it's backwards? Like the rest of us, the more wounded we get, the worse our shit gets. But as it gets more wounded, the better its shit gets.
I think it just took a turn and like had a defensive ability where it didn't take any damage.
Well, thank God that's over.
Maybe it's a trap on a timer or something like that, and we have to wade through while we have the chance.
You're up, Mark.
I'm gonna attack it again. There's nothing really else to do. Ooh.
Oh, damn! Another 23 there.
Nice.
Which your blast goes into it this time, and it rises. It splits into that mouth again across the room and seems to try to rise up and like gobble up your blast. But this time you see your own tendrils ripping out of it, and then the entire thing like just freaking out and lashing, and suddenly it lifts itself. It fully pulled itself up onto the ceiling now, and it seems to have rifts opening up into it, and they all form into like there's the different mouths all screaming in pain.
I think one more good hit will do it. E, get away.
But it is hanging on the ceiling now.
It just looks like one of the Pac-Man ghosts.
Yeah.
Like, no, it is filling the entire room.
It just looks like one of the Pac-Man ghosts, and that amuses me so
is.
much.
It is all in here.
Lee, you
Waka,
can do it.
waka, waka.
Waka 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 waka.
Oh, cancer. Damn it. I'm mad.
I like how the DM's just getting vengeance on our doodles.
Why am I black? I totally changed this to blue and all. It still got me doing shit in black.
All right, Mama, you're up.
Okay, I heard it sounds like one more good attack, so I'm gonna try it. And that's decent.
That is a good attack, all right.
Dude, that was Lee's turn.
One, but geez.
No. I went before
So they
you.
went before you.
Oh, right.
Now,
I like the Eldritch Nightmare.
no,
Is it
that's
23?
Yeah, that's a 23.
I don't know why it's sad.
So, I imagine at this point it does have tendrils still latched on the ground, and Mama just just kind of charges in the room for a moment and just goes all hail, just smacking at these tendrils that are attached to the ground, snapping them like they almost snap like cords with a sharp sound as the tension's released. And just Mama's just going around there swinging, and this entire thing is just screeching and roaring and freaking out. And now it's actually moved itself, not on the ceiling or floor, but up against the back wall. And the entire thing is shaking.
You didn't want to die. You shouldn't have attacked us. Like,
I hit him with my life drain for a 9.
Nom, 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 nom.
Once again, like even though you can feel its life is weakened, you're having trouble gripping the tendrils and pulling them away.
Yeah, I figured. I would do better if I was punching it, but I don't want to punch it.
Yeah.
You already covered it. You already have like a bloody arm, and you're bloody up to your waist.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to life steal and all that too, but I'm gonna do that. That's gonna take a bit more finesse.
That blood is definitely squirming around, but it's not doing much of anything.
Yeah.
All right, Lee and Mark, you guys are up again.
I shall attack.
As shall I.
It's not too bad.
On 8.
Wait. Shouldn't these be 4?
Is actually going to lash out pretty angrily at Mark
Oh.
with a 10.
Mark, I'll give you one more defense die. That's my last one from my aura right now.
Alright.
And then 9 from Lee. Actually seems to hit it. Not for a lot, though.
Yeah. I screwed myself 3 times.
You guys have been kind of really used to this, like, mix of reds in the room, but you're actually surprised when these, like, what looks like more bubbles coming up out of it actually rip and open, and these bright white eyeballs of various sizes are covering this entire entity, and they're all looking down at you.
Ah!
Wait, what?
Ah!
The blood's covered in ice.
Ah!
Yeah, there's just hundreds of them in various sizes. A few large ones. They're not
I
all
roll-
lined up
I
properly.
roll void knowledge on this?
Eyeballs mean void shit usually, yeah. Void knowledge is kind of a weird thing.
Mhm.
Like, how do you have knowledge of something beyond knowledge?
You are insane. Usually.
Nine.
It's
I can get on a D10, so.
Mama is up.
So, do I not know anything with a 9?
Yeah, no, it's definitely, you know, eyeball sound void stuff, and
Okay. That's my goal. 14. Not bad.
ooh. Yeah, you run across the room at it now. You can kind of run in, run back out. But you kind of make a huge slam right for one of the eyeballs, and it pops.
Ooh.
The gel inside is definitely blood, as it just it ruptures with a kind of a snapping pop sound, like a giant zit, and the whole thing quivers and stuff like that. And other eyeballs pop as well all over the place.
It's filled like a donut.
Indeed. Indeed. My turn?
Yep, you're up, Mira.
Same thing?
16.
I believe so.
If it wasn't wounded right now, it would counterattack you.
Damn.
But it is wounded, so it will not counterattack.
So
I totally forgot I was wounded. I need to start adding that.
Yeah, make sure you're adding that.
no damage?
No damage. Nope, it doesn't. Yep, no damage. It doesn't counterattack you. I imagine you're trying to grab at its life again, and you just cannot grip it. That life is just so tightly packed together. The amount of life force in here must have been hundreds of people, though.
Yeah, I figure maybe that, but also it's kind of slimy and amorphous and kind of hard to grab.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
What
Lee
did
and Mark,
they
you guys are up
use
again.
this for?
Swimming.
Ah.
This is probably the library guardian. I'm gonna do it. But I'm getting low on mana and I'm low on health.
So if I was you, I'd just throw regular things at it. I've been throwing regular things at it.
I've rolled.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
rolled
gonna
an
do a
18
regular
on that.
thing.
I think you're more of a distance person than I am. I'm supposed to be punching things, but I already got the shit kicked out of me.
Too bad.
Counter to go.
Nice. Yeah. You blast it again, and it is kind of reeling. The edges of it seem to be like hardening and turning like gray and colorless.
Good.
So
And
close, guys.
those edges aren't moving like it was before, and what the still red part of it is, which isn't bright red anymore. It's not that crimson. It's this dark mottled red color in the center. Lee.
I have rolled an 18.
Oh shit, you did.
Where? I don't
just-
see that on.
It's right above yours.
Oh.
I just didn't see it. But you finish it off with the flick of a dagger right in the largest center eye. And it sinks in, and as it pops, instead of hearing the splashing of the blood on the ground, you hear the clacking as the blood is hardened almost to stone as it crashes the ground. The rest of it, as well, as just is unmoving up against that back wall, completely gray and void of color.
Okay, cool.
I scream.
I go back into the room and I just like walk around it, stealing any remnants of life energy and also getting this blood off of me.
Yeah, there's none left. The blood on you as well is just completely dry, and so you can kind of almost flake it off by rubbing your clothes and stuff. It's
Are Lee's daggers
Pretty
on the
stained, though.
ground, or did they move with the mass?
they moved with the mass.
Okay, so they're pretty much unrecoverable.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got more though.
Mark looks up, wondering if the entrance to the library was on the ceiling, because that's where this thing was.
It's hard to tell now. The room is completely dark again.
They said
Someone have a torch?
somebody said something about a basement, so maybe it's in the floor.
So it's like almost 11:30, guys. Just putting
Yeah,
that out there.
that's a good.
Oh yeah,
point.
it's I didn't realize how late it had gotten.
I'm gonna check
We'll
this.
probably say, yeah, that bowl is I mean, it was filled with blood when the thing fell down, but it's just dried and empty now.
Okay.
I will say, if you look at the map and continue, kind of rush along, you guys find nothing along this hallway as you explore it. This space goes back outside. You realize once you get those doors, probably with a lot of force, open since they're kind of dried closed with blood. But as you make it in here, you find out that there is a door in this back panel that does lead downstairs.
Okay.
This way, farther south, if you go the opposite direction down those stairs, a huge hole had been dug outside, and there's just hundreds of bodies out there. and it just is a massive pit. It looks like it was probably some old cave. They had actually like had the roof had collapsed, and they were just dumping bodies down it.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I want to do. I want to, and this is actually probably more something Lee wants to do. I want to sketch all this shit.
Yeah,
Like
which you totally can.
the ritual circle, but with strategic gaps left to make sure I'm not summoning something.
Anything else downstairs?
Well, the actual stairway downstairs here, you guys have not traveled down. That seems to lead into a larger area below. You guys are pretty hurt though, so you're probably thinking that you want to go back and heal up and maybe come back here
Heal up?
another time to explore deeper.
Are you kidding me? I'm getting a therapist. I just fought a blood swimming pool. This is fucked up.
Yeah, we found like some sort of cult headquarters. We probably want to come back with more firepower, or at least when we're fully healed and stuff.
Yeah.
Any way to like block off that place, that direction downwards, so that at least maybe we can stop things from coming up easily?
Yeah, you could roll some barrels down there and make it pretty, boxes and stuff like that. You could do that.
Just make it inconvenient to use the stairs.
Yeah, let's try to make it as cold to like come up as we can. Let's not use the barrels with blood in it though.
So I'm gonna be doing
I mean, all the barrels have blood in them.
Well, oh yeah, because the other ones.
But it is blood wine, which
Oh, I forgot about that. Mama's trying that for sure.
Ah.
it's actually a pretty decent alcohol if you're comfortable with the fact is that this was probably a living creature's blood at some point, probably a sentient living creature.
Oh yeah,
But-
I'm gonna call on that brewing.
It's thicker like a liqueur,
Tasty.
but it is potent and very filling.
One of my skill rolls is brewing.
what was I gonna ask? So
Yeah, does
I know.
did you need to get to 2? Because that would take you to a 2.
No, I need to learn it, so that's just my to learn it.
Oh, awesome. Then yeah, you got it. And you're pretty sure that you could ferment blood. Like you could taste kind of like, I see what roots they're using. I could ferment blood if I wanted to.
I suggest not using people for it. We can get you like a nice cow or goat. It's like blood pudding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the
Yes,
method-
that would work.
Miriam thinks it should be sheep's blood. The actual
That's
Miriam, not Shreya.
Wow.
So I know it took me multiple months to write the quest from last time, but I'm going to be doing an immediate quest writing session after this. Would y'all be okay if I write the part 2 quest to post up on the notice board for this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds fine.
Okay.
And I'm totally up for coming back here. I do suggest we bring a cart next time.
How do we?
Oh, you guys actually are able to find a wagon in that town. You had to kind of piece together a few different wagons, but you're able to get one going.
Cool. Then I definitely want to take the brass, if only so that they can't use it to make more blood nuts.
Hauling the brass will take multiple days because you'll still have to
Just
get
pull
it.
the brass outside so that, like, again, it's not easy for them to get to.
We
Or
could put
throw
it
it.
in the bodies.
Yeah.
How do we do the thing where for our skills?
I mean, you roll 3d20s, and then
Yeah,
depending
those are my
on what you
other-
need to get to.
Those are my other skill checks there. So I did not make the stonecraft one, but I did make the knowledge explosives one.
Nice. Yeah, if you're trying to get to a skill level of 1, you need to get a 6. 2 is a 12, 3 is an 18, 4 is 24, 5 is 30, and 6 is 36.
And it's 3d20 and it explodes.
Yep.
So, this is going to be a bit weird, but could I do life sense as a skill and try to gain it as a skill?
You could.
Like perception, life forces,
Yeah.
like a sixth sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still kind
So-
of.
So what it lets me do is I have to pause and concentrate. Maybe if I get like 5, I don't have to like pause and concentrate, but you know.
You would still have to use a spell to gain the ability, but when you have that ability up, you would get a bonus to the action.
Is that worth it though?
Does a 17 get me a 3?
It does not.
Okay.
Both though. An 18 would have gotten you a 3.
Okay. I am gonna have to go here.
Yeah.
Thanks for staying. Sorry it took so long. Yeah, Jason's mom is not doing very good, so he had to kind of call and talk about that.
Hmm.
So.
Oh no, that's I didn't mind that you took a call. So are y'all okay with me writing this part 2 mission?
Yes.
Okay. Can I roll? So I'm gonna
Yes, you can.
heal.
Yes, and don't
I-
forget to roll your restoration rolls, which you can then divide between health and mana as you see fit.
What are
Can
those
I
rolls?
use my sewing skill to add a +1 to that? I think you said I could do that before. I'm not sure.
Yes, you can. You specifically can. Yeah.
Okay.
The stats to roll are going to be fortitude and power.
All right, got D10s.
Fortitude and power. Does higher healing affect it at all?
No, because that's specifically your healing spells. This is just regular recovery.
Well, that's what I was checking. You know.
Yep. No, it's a good question.
And we split that between health and mana, or
Yep, you split that between health and mana. However you want
That
to
was
split
not
it. So
correct.
you do
What?
you could do 1 to mana or all 6 to mana, however you see fit.
To no depth, actually. I'll
everyone
have this
for
name
playing
tell me.
running and stuff. It was fun. This is a interesting little adventure.
Yeah, yeah. I was really excited for somebody to go here. I've been wanting to do this little
First time.
it's kind of a mega dungeon. It'll take quite a few attempts to get into.
Nice.
So
Sounds
I've-
to me. I'm up for
That
part
was
2.
amazing, and I learned something about revenants, so that's pretty great.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
From YouTubers.
Well, good night, everybody.
I enjoy.
Night.
And
Night.
I don't know about y'all. I'm staying in this chat until the last person leaves. Really,
I
I
had to
don't know.
restart the world because
You're so social.
we spawned in at.
Okay, so I got an 8. How do I want to split that?
and with, like,
Need 4 mana to be at max, but I'm down 11 hit points.
to get anything.
I have 30.
And also, we were.
You may still have like some healing potions and crystals and
I
stuff.
have 1 healing sake. The thing is, I want to know how I would get more healing potions.
Well, we're making one.
We couldn't get any sheep to get a bed.
And actually, are we going all the way back to town? To
Yes. Yep. You'll be going all the way back to the Merc headquarters.
Can
I think there'd be a place to buy potions in the Merc headquarters.
Those guys.
They have nobody to sell them yet. No. They're trying to get an innkeeper.
Steps.
But the adventurers that went on that mission ended up becoming wanted in a town for murder, and it did not go well.
So
Do I think
Just kinda
Karen
killing time until it was day again.
Karen
Finish your
Co
little house.
would have potion seller?
And then,
They could have some, yes.
Okay.
we're gonna
So
finish
I
it
have a
up.
They are a
question.
trade town.
We'll be done with the day.
Yes.
So you
that
can-
place where I found the healing roots,
Mhm.
could I return there on the way back and see if there's enough for a clipping?
You already kind of scavenged it for what you could, and grabbed up the roots.
Alright, so let's see.
Which
I'm
basically,
probably-
it's a naturally growing plant. Probably not something you could quite garden without the appropriate soil because you were kind of in a bit of a different terrain.
Okay.
Good luck, everybody. I'm going to see if I can get
replace it.
Skyrim to work. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.